shoes on. I hope you had a lovely day with the sunshine coming from the window, and let's get started in our living room, in our kitchen, in our passage, in the apartment, in the house to do some nice exercises. So let's put our shoes on and let's start. We will do today some cool stuff for our legs, for our posture, for our precision weight in the floor, and some nice turn, interesting turn by the end of the class. So let's start working. Good. Let's take the weight on the left. Yeah, and let's take the posture like we said. Place your back on the heel, stretch in front, belly muscles in, hips inside on the line of the ankles, yeah, and use the heel, place the metatarsus on the foot in the floor, and let's go. Flexing a little bit using the flexibility of the knee, and let's go projecting, yeah, without the hip, keep the hips inside, and let's go. So straight, 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 and back and up, and go inside belly muscles, and keep straight, side and forward, and let's go a few times like this, yeah, and straight, side, straight, without for the moment, without turning the hip, yeah, and we go straight, and we bring straight, and side, and straight, yeah, good. Let's change, and let's change the leg, and let's try to do the same, right? So go pushing in the floor, yeah, flex just a little bit, yeah, and bring, keep here, keep inside, yeah, like you would like to stick these muscles and the hip to the back, and go straight and side and straight and bring, and go straight and side and straight and bring without opening the hip for the moment, yeah, and go pushing the floor and come back. So we push the floor and we go back and we come back. Cool, great. Now let's try to open the hip, right? So we will see why, because we will give it another shape, right? So we go straight, we go a little bit inside, and now we will want to go to open the hip, right? So go opening the hip until here and remain with your torso and chest, yeah, towards the imaginary partner, right, let's say, and let's bring back torso and hip and leg, right, and let's bring it until here, and from here let's try to make an exercise of opening the hip. So we go open hip, bring back, open hip, bring back, and of course open hip and leg, right, open hip, bring back, open hip, without pivot for the moment. It's just we go, yeah, and we keep the upper body, yeah, and we open the hip and point and bring, open, point, open, point. Good. Let's change the leg and let's try to do with the other one, right? So we go again, flexion, we do the same that we did before, yeah, don't flex too much, and we go foot, knee, hip, yeah, take that planeo on the back that we have done before, and now we go like torso, arm, and hip and leg, and bring it back, right, in a small pivot. And now we only open the hip, right? So we go, so foot and hip, yeah, so foot, knee, hip, and open. So go open, hip, bring together, bring back, yeah, and bring the hip together, yes, yeah. So only an exercise for opening the hip, yeah, and keep inside belly muscles, keep upper the body, yes, and feel that you're pushing in the floor. Bien, cool. Now let's change the leg and let's try a little bit more to turn a little bit more, right? So let's think that we are going from here, we are going like to take and lift and open the hip to pivot as well a little bit. So, and let's bring it back. Let's push the floor, yeah, use the flexibility of your knee and press it to the metatarsus and bring torso, hip, yeah, pim, pam, pim, pam, pim, pam, pim, pam. So make the leg feel free, point, stretch the foot, bring the knees together, yeah, they are close, and we go lifting the leg and up, so taking foot, knee, hip, yeah, and we open the hip and we pivot a little bit, yeah, it's for the exercise, yeah, in this moment, yeah, we are doing like, let's say, a root of the boleo, right? Bien, and let's change the leg and let's do the same. So we bring them together here, bring a little bit the knee inside like we did yesterday, and it's a little slightly the hip as well, and we go as well to take this like foot, knee, hip, right? So when you do it in slow motion, it's like slow motion, so that's why it's less energy. So we go pim, pam, pim, pam, pim, pam, pim, pam, pim, pam. So push the floor, go flexing and push the floor with the metatarsus and open the hip, lift the leg, open the hip and bring back. Bien, cool. And the knees are close, right? Great. Let's now try to apply this, yeah, with the freedom of the leg and opening the hip and bring it back. Yeah, so we feel we go in this projection, yeah, and we go a little bit inside and we take the leg free to, like the leg and the hip, right, to open and bring back the hip, right? And that's why we create this latigo, this whip, right, with the leg. So we go to apply this freedom, stretch the free leg, yeah, point on the floor, keep calm the upper body, yeah, resist here, like take this energy and keep it, right? So we go pim, pam, right? So we take on the floor circular, open the hip and bring the hip back, and that's why the leg comes back, right? So we go pim, pam, and again pim, pam, right? And again, so keep here controlled, like you would like to stick these muscles to the back, right? And keep your posture, and we go pim, pam, and again. Bien, cool. So we have practiced this before, but we have to come back to it and to underline it and to practice it more so that we can improve it even more. Good, let's practice with this leg now, yeah? So we will go the same. We go a little bit inside so that we can take this circularity, right? So we go like pim, pam, right? And so go open and bring back the hip and the leg goes like a whip, right? So we go pim, pam. So it's on our body, it's subtle and fast, right? So I'm going and I'm bringing back, right? And I'm going and I'm bringing it back. And again, so push there the floor, try to maintain yourselves, right? Bien, cool. Now that we did it so much in the same spot, and we practice as well our axis and our posture, let's practice it a bit different. Let's move a little bit, right? So I will, let's say, start from here. So let's try to take the weight on the right, yeah, and try to take this stretch. So point on the floor, yeah, bring the stretch here, bring the back on the leg, yeah, shoulder blades, hips and dorsals, inside belly muscles, stretch here, and use all the foot, yeah, and we will try to define this freedom of the leg, yeah. So we will try to go like a little bit opening the hip, is like very subtle, and come back. So we go pim, pam, touch again the floor, and bring pique, we go again, and we do the same, and we bring point and step, you know, like using the heel and using your power, your weight over the heel and metatarsus over the whole foot, and keep the axis. Yeah, try not to pull back, try not to lose it, yeah, in front. So again, and yeah, and step again, point, bring together, and step. So feel this freedom of the leg and this precision, yeah, of your body, yeah, how you are standing and how you are precise, and the leg is active, yeah, and so the leg is active, is feeling free, and we keep the axis, we control it very well, yeah, and we feel that we are in full control, right? And again, yeah, we will add as well something. So, yeah, so try to feel that the posture is keeping, that your leg is moving, and that the hip is opening slightly, right? So you're stretching the foot. If your leg doesn't arrive in this moment up, don't worry. It comes with practice. As much as you keep here the stretching and the posture well, and you open the hip and you bring it back, you will see that you will reach this. And we can, for example, add as well something like pim, pam, pam, right? And then again. And then with this one we do the kick or the boleo, and the kick, and pim, pam, pam, right? As well. Right, like we are going to use as well the front one, right? For the forward. So, good, let's do it one more time. So, we go here, come back. So, what is important as well is like we are not going to throw the leg with a lot of energy. Like I'm not observed that I'm not going to put too much energy in the leg, but because I am pushing in the floor and because my leg is free and is going like foot, knee, hip, and the hip is turning and is turning back. So that's why the leg that is free is going, right? But I'm not thinking that I'm going to throw the leg. That would mean to put too much energy, and that would mean to have the leg actually with too much tension blocked, right? So it's harder to let it free and to have this effect of a whip, right? Good. So now let's try, now that we have practiced so much with the beauty of our legs, right? And we give them even a nicer shape and even a nicer shape of our hips and center, right? Good. Let's try now to talk about, in the last part of the class, about a nice moment in our tango that we are using, and we have practiced a lot, you know, this flexion and projection, right? So let's use it now a little bit different. I mean, a little bit. Let's use it in a turn, right? So practically, how we will use it? We many times start to turn from this element that is called Americana, right? So when we are flexing, projecting, and pushing to go in the step, yeah, in the projection, and then turning, yeah, around the part, right? So let's try to practice in the following way. Let's try to combine it as well, combine this element as well with the rebound that we have done, right? So it will be like this. We will practice like pim, pam, pam, and then we go side, and here we go as well, like pim, pam, and then we change the weight, and here we go, flexion, projection, and I am pushing my body in the floor, yeah, and here I am pushing in the projection as well with the free leg, and I am changing the weight, and here I want to go to surround, yeah, all the time the partner, and I want to keep this surrounding this dissociation, right? So let's imagine that we are starting like pim, pam, pam in this rebound, pim, pam, and go here, torso from here, yeah? You observe like we are opening the hip, yeah? So this is the what we want to focus. From here we are opening the hip and the chest, and we are going flexion, projection, keep the hips inside, and then push into the base leg and push as well into the free leg to go changing the weight, yeah? And here we take dissociation, yeah? Torso and arm and like all the upper body, and we take the pivot with the hip, knee, foot, and then we take back, foot, knee, hip, and then push into the side, and then again forward, dissociation, and we come back. Good, let's try to practice this a couple of times. So, we go, pim, pam, pam, pim, pam, you already know that is pim, pam, pam, and then here change, flex, push into the floor, project, keep inside, and go pushing with the base leg, but pushing as well yourselves with the free leg, right, change the weight without bringing the center, yeah, and now we are starting to turn, yeah, and bring torso, hip, knee, foot, and then back, foot, knee, hip, yeah, arrive in this line, change the weight, bring inside, side step, and then again, you see, we are preparing the turn so that we can go forward and side and come together, right? And so, let's try again. So we go, rebound, pam, pim, pam, open, yeah? And then here you are in the line. Why do we work? Because we will be in the same line with the partner, right? So we will go changing, and here we will be really in the same line with the hips and partner, and here is our embrace, right? Here it is, yeah? And on his back. And we push, we change the weight, and here we go. Arm, torso, and hip, knee, foot, and then back, foot, knee, hip, and keep, you see, like, keep the surrounding, yeah, the upper body with the partner, and then we go side, and then again here I am orienting to the partner, and then we finish the element, we finish the exercise, right? Good. We can do it one more time before finishing, right? We have time. So we go pim, pam, pam, pim, pam, pam, and then go, and then here, and then here, pam, pam, pam. Bien, cool. So you have a lot of material to practice at home, in your kitchen, your living room, the corridor of the house, of the apartment, and move the furniture there to practice tango. Thank you for the practice. I hope you are well, and I wish you to stay healthy and beautiful and lovely. These videos will be, of course, recorded. They remain on Facebook, and they will be uploaded on YouTube on Cuartito Azul Tango. We ask you to don't forget to subscribe to Cuartito Azul Tango channel on YouTube, and try to watch the videos and practice at home. It's useful for you, especially in this time, to maintain yourself energized. I wish you a beautiful evening, and I wait for you tomorrow. Let's see tomorrow at 7:30. Besos y abrazos, and stay healthy.